In this video, I'm going to show you how to start a Facebook group and get your first 1,000 members in 90 days. Stay tuned. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jacob coming at you with another video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I do videos every day about affiliate marketing, making money online, generating streams of passive income, all that good stuff. So if you're new here, please hit the big subscribe button below, turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time I come out with a new video. A little bit about myself. Over the last 18 months, I've scaled my affiliate marketing business from 0 to 6 figures. And now I'm using YouTube to document my journey from 6 to 7 figures and also provide value and give back to people by sharing the strategies that help me go from 0 to 6 figures. So today we're talking about one of those, which is building a Facebook group, and more importantly, how to get the group off the ground and how to get your first 1,000 members. So we're going to jump into the computer right now and we're going to talk through the strategies to get that done. So let's do it. Now, the first thing you obviously need to do, and I'm not going to go into too much detail on this because it's really something you need to research, is you need to choose a niche. Whatever niche it is you want to go into and try and make money online, that's some research that you need to do. It needs to be something that you're passionate about, something that you're really interested in. It should be within one of the big three, which are health, wealth, and relationships, and then you should choose a sub-niche within one of those. If you want me to do a future video on niche selection and how to get started with your online business and choosing the right niche, let me know in the comments and I can do a video on that. So really, you just need to figure out what am I interested in and what can I monetize long term. That shouldn't be your goal short term, but long term, what are you going to be able to monetize either through affiliate products or through your own products, consulting, whatever that may be. So that's pretty simple. You need to find something and you need to choose a niche. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the group setup. There's a few components to this. I've shown this group in, I think, 1 or 2 videos before, but this is my affiliate marketing group. You can see we've got 1,100 members. We grew relatively quickly. It wasn't insanely explosive, but it was very, very steady growth to go from basically nothing to now where we are at 1,100. So I want to talk through the strategies. The first thing is, with your name, it needs to be something catchy, something unique, and it needs to have your keyword in it. So whatever niche that you choose, so for example, mine's affiliate marketing, I wanted that keyword in the name of my group because eventually Facebook's going to recognize your group when it starts to get some traction. People are going to be searching. Facebook's actually a search engine, and so it's going to give you some SEO benefit within Facebook if your keyword is in the name. So have a think about that. The other thing is you may want to consider putting your name in the title of the group from a personal branding perspective. That can help you stand out if there's a lot of other groups in your niche. So for example, affiliate marketing, there's a lot of different groups, which is fine, but it can be quite competitive to kind of get attention. So it can be helpful to have your name in the group title so people know that it's your group and you're the one that runs it, and it can really help from a personal branding perspective. So there, 2 kind of points on the name. The next thing is in the description, tell people what your group is about, but importantly, a couple of things. One is make sure that keyword appears again. So I've got affiliate marketing in here a few times. That's going to help in the long run with generating new members to the group. And then also make sure your rules in there so people are really clear what the group's about, what you stand for, what they can do, and what they can't do. The next thing is tags. This is really simple. I think they show up down here. Yeah, just put some relevant tags as if you would with a YouTube video, as if you would if you're doing SEO on a blog, on an article, whatever it is. Just put some relevant tags. So mine's internet marketing, affiliate marketing. A lot of people in my group are interested in ClickFunnels and my results with that. So that's a relevant tag for me. I think you can put 3 to 5 and that'll be fine. And then the last one is you want a cover image that's bright and unique and stands out. And the reason for that is eventually your group is going to appear down in these suggested groups. And if you've got a really bland cover photo, it's not going to catch people's eye over here. This is how you generate a lot of new members. So you can see mine, it's quite bright with the blue or green and then the orange and the lights that's the New York skyline. And so it really, really stands out and grabs people's attention. So go spend $5, $10 on Fiverr and get someone to professionally make you one that's bright and stands out, and maybe try and tie those colors eventually back to your personal brand so that it's consistent from a YouTube channel, from your blog, from your personal profile on Facebook, whatever it may be. The next thing I want to talk about is the welcome post. And you can read mine here, but this is really, in my opinion, where you should tell a story about what your group's going to be about. It should be where you direct new members to go and read, and it tells them all about the group, what they're going to find there, and it encourages them to start engaging. You've got to train your group members to engage. And so it says, let's get started. Watch the quick welcome video below, which is another thing I recommend you do. Gets your face in front of your new members. Tell them to like the post and comment. I like using a catchphrase because it's easy. It's quick for them to comment and say, like, I'm all in. I'm all in on your content. I'm all in on the group. I'm going to be an active member. If you've got any training in the units section, which you can activate by setting the group up as a social learning platform, then you can put the training in there and direct them there. And then you just say, come back regularly. I'm going to be doing content on XYZ, come back, engage, connect with your other group members. So just a little bit of an intro, tell your story, tell the story about the group, and people will really like and enjoy that. The other thing is content. So number 4 is content. Now, there's a few different pieces of content that you can use. There's kind of 3 that I've listed here. There's probably a lot more, but the first one is, depending on what your group's about, you could provide some kind of motivation or talk about your journey. And, generally the people that are in your group are going to be on a similar path, trying to achieve similar goals, interested in similar things. So share your journey and provide motivation, particularly if there's problems that your niche is facing, and, help people overcome them. And then item C is one that I really like there, particularly in like the affiliate marketing niche, or if you're in e-commerce or anything like that. Learn, implement, teach, and repeat. This is a really, really good strategy. People struggle to come up with content, especially when they're first getting started. You can go out and learn something, go and implement it, and then teach people and report back with your results, and rinse and repeat that entire process. It doesn't matter if it's something big, something small. It doesn't matter if you got results, didn't get results. Go and learn something, implement it, teach it to people, and repeat. And if you use that formula, you will have an endless amount of content to share with your audience. So the strategy for getting your first 100 members is slightly different from the strategy to scale up to 1,000. So I've broken them into 2 sections. The first one I want to talk about, your first 100 are definitely going to be your hardest. It's going to be a grind, and you're going to have to hustle. So the best thing to do, I do not recommend, let me be very clear, I do not recommend that you come and just add members unless you've got their previous written, consent over Messenger, or they're a mate, or your parents, or, your partner, whatever. I do not recommend, unless you've got their approval, that you add them to the group. People do that to me, and it's annoying, and you start seeing content popping up on the group, and it's just not a good strategy. You're going to piss people off, and I don't recommend it. What I do recommend is that when you're trying to get your group off the ground, you get active in other groups that are related to your niche, similar groups. So if you're doing an affiliate marketing group, go and join a bunch of affiliate marketing groups, start getting active and communicating. This is going to help with the scaling later, but it's also, you're going to find that people are going to start adding you as a friend, and they're going to start, reaching out over Messenger. You're going to start talking to people. And then when you launch your group, you can just message people and say, hey, I've started a new group. Are you interested in joining? 80% of the time, 90% of the time, people are going to be absolutely more than happy to join the group and help you out and help you get it off the ground. So really, that is the best strategy to kind of hustle your way to 100 members. Now, once you've done that, really, you need to start putting the content in, juicing up the engagement, and building the community. One piece of content that I didn't mention earlier that I think is really, really good is try and connect with some leaders in your industry, leaders in your niche, and get them to come into the group once you've got your first 100 members. Do interviews, do calls. People love that, and your engagement on that kind of content is going to be very, very high. So I highly, highly recommend that. And a couple of other strategies to juice up engagement and then scale to 1K. There's a few things I've listed here. The first thing I did for about 45 to 50 days when I was trying to get the group off the ground is I went live daily with helpful content, telling my story, providing motivation to people, quick tips, tricks, methods, just things that help people out. And it really, really helped to get the community off the ground. Live content is big. Facebook is really, really rewarding live content. I haven't been able to do it as consistently lately, and I've definitely noticed engagements come down and the group growth has come down. So that's just testament to the fact that live content, regular live content, gives you a massive advantage. So if you can commit to that and do that regularly, your group will start to fly. The other thing I've listed there, which I mentioned before, is being active in other groups, starting to help people out with their groups, comment, like, be active generally, and you'll start to build that network of friends in your Messenger. and that's all going to help grow your group. Now, the other thing that's really important when you're starting to scale is people need to be able to find your group. So one extra thing that I should have written here is called a profile funnel, which effectively means that when they visit your personal Facebook page, they need to be able to see that you have a Facebook group. And really simply, you can either put an image across the top in your cover photo, or in your featured photo have an image and just say, join my free Facebook group about X, and then have a link. And very simply, people will see that and they'll find it. And if they're interested, they'll join. That's all that a profile funnel is. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about that's really effective for scaling and allows you to be active in other people's community is a strategy that I used for a while, and I'm going to get back to using more frequently, is called content repurposing. So if you're doing daily lives, you're coming up with a lot of content for your group. What you can then do is take that live content, you can turn it into a post and go and share that in multiple groups, and people are then going to add you as a friend, they're going to go look at your profile, and they're going to find your group again. So it all becomes a big circle of producing content for your group, which then gives you content for other groups that you can share, add value to other groups. People will find you and join your group, and that's the fastest way to scale to 1,000 members. It's not going to be easy, it's going to take a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. It's a great traffic source for your business, and it's an awesome feeling to build a community that actually helps people. People want to be there, they want to interact, and it's a really cool thing to do, and it's a great asset for your business. So I highly recommend it as a strategy. If you can invest the time and be consistent with it, you'll reap massive rewards from building an active and engaged Facebook group. So hopefully you found that helpful. There's just some tips and tricks that I use to go from 0 to 1,000 members in my Facebook group. Go and apply them and you'll get really good results. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the big red button below. Hit the bell notification so you get notified. Daily videos coming out about affiliate marketing, making money online, generating passive income, all that good stuff. So be sure to subscribe so you know whenever I drop a new video, and I'll see you in the one tomorrow. Have a great day. Cheers.